Is your Fiat 124 Spider or Abarth key fob not working reliably? A dead battery is the most common cause. Replacing it yourself is easy, saves money compared to dealer service, and only takes a few minutes. This video will guide you through each step. Your Fiat 124 Spider key fob uses a CR232 battery, a 3-volt lithium coin cell that's widely available. Consider using a rechargeable CR232 battery for environmental benefits and longer lifespan compared to disposable ones. CR2032 batteries are widely available at local stores or online retailers like Amazon and AutoZone. You'll need a small flathead screwdriver or a plastic pry tool to open the fob without damage. Plastic opening tools are ideal for this job. Some models from 2019 onward also require a small Phillips head screwdriver. A multimeter is optional to test the voltage of the old and new batteries, which should read 2.8 to 3.0 volts when fresh. To open the key fob, first locate the small slot or screw on the back of the fob. For models from 2016 to 2018, insert a pry tool into the slot to release the clip. For 2019 and newer models, unscrew the Phillips head. Then gently separate the two halves of the fob housing. The old CR2032 battery is secured in place by a small metal clip that presses against its edges. This clip ensures the battery stays connected to the fob's circuitry while preventing movement during use. Similar to how batteries are held in electronic devices, the clip provides a stable connection. You'll see the battery positioned with its positive side facing up in the compartment. To remove the battery, carefully insert the flathead screwdriver under the edge of the battery where the clip meets it. Gently pry upward with steady pressure to lift the battery from its holder. Use the screwdriver tip to gently lever the battery out, avoiding any sudden movements that could bend the clip or damage the circuit board beneath. Take note of the battery's orientation as you remove it. The positive terminal, marked with a plus sign, should be facing upward as you remove the battery. This orientation ensures proper electrical contact and helps when installing the replacement. Remember, the positive side has the plus marking, while the negative side is typically unmarked or has a minus. Keeping this in mind prevents installation errors. Be extremely careful during this step. The surrounding circuit board contains delicate electronic components that can be easily damaged by the screwdriver tip or excessive force. Work slowly and methodically. Now for step 3, installing the new battery. Take the new CR32 battery and insert it with the positive side marked with a plus sign facing up. Make sure it sits firmly in the metal clip to ensure good electrical contact. A loose battery can lead to unreliable operation. Now snap or screw the key fob housing back together. Make sure the two halves align properly to prevent any damage to the internal components. Test the buttons by pressing lock and unlock from a distance of 10 to 20 feet. The car should respond with the corresponding actions. If the fob doesn't work, you may need to reprogram it using the car's infotainment system. Check your owner's manual for specific instructions.